What's going on out there in social media world today? Your man is back in the building. You know what I'm getting ready to do, right? I'm setting up shop, people. I'm setting up shop. Let me tell you something. It's time for the world to wake up. It's time for the world to wake up big time. Now, we're not talking about Section 8, Housing Authority, what be going on in those neighborhoods and communities. These young boys out here, oh, they call them different names. Hood rats, thugs, fake gangsters, wannabes, trying to get accepted to the streets. But those mothers know. They know who they are. They know what they're doing. They know exactly what's going on in those neighborhoods and communities. I come from the streets. I know. You remember? Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, New York, Staten Island. Believe me, I was there. I know how it works. With the drug streets, the crimes, peddlers trying to hustle, you know what I'm saying? The crack on the streets, drugs, synthetic drugs, marijuana, weed, okay? Heroin, These young kids out here are looking for a way to hide, perpetrate. They're looking for a way to push their poison on the streets. People are just basically gullible, weak. They get caught up in the mix of the street zone. The things that go on, the neighborhoods, people knowing everybody, they know them. This is the connection between people getting shot up, drive-by shootings. We talking about onslaught violence, constant, running rampant 24/7. People walk around, somebody's brother gets shot. You know what I'm saying? Innocent bystanders being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Maybe they're not in the wrong place at the wrong time. It's just the fact that it happened. And it happened because people have sat there in ignorance. And they tried to use a weapon of silence to keep others from knowing that their grandchildren or sons or people they knew in the family was connected to that murder. Look around you and you'll see exactly what's going on, state by state, different areas. Black people, these mothers, now were they on all these type of funding programs, okay? When you're living in a certain class, you really don't care about someone else's lifestyle, okay? When that drug money's coming in their apartments, paying that rent, keeping people at a sense of not doing anything beyond closing your eyes and turning your head away from the realities of others that actually paid the price and lost their life behind it. Different than the ones that are pushing the drugs, the ones that are sabotaging the people that hardworking, honest, law-abiding citizens of this world, in this country, in this place and time. But I said that black people know who's doing what in those neighborhoods. They know who's killing who in those neighborhoods. They know who's responsible for all these different type of murders that go on. They know because it's all tied together with the evidence It's all tied together with the identities. It's all tied together with the names. It's all tied together. And if anyone else think that because you see those Facebook pages, you start seeing the pictures of new cases, new faces, okay? Young adults being shot, murdered. You know, you start seeing the names, you start looking at the ages, you start seeing new profiles going up. For 1 minute, don't think that it's not connected to where you are right now. Your lifestyle, where you are, any state, any street, any area that you are existing and living in. My point is that we all connect the dots. We connect the dots. And we connect the dots because when you start looking at the mindset of the ignorance, sabotage of not allowing people to get justice because their loved ones were affected by some other tragedy, murder, is people sit back and try to dissect the reason or try to justify their way of saying it ain't my problem, it wasn't my business, okay? Fuck being a snitch. If you don't do it yourself, okay, you are part of a criminal. You are part of the criminal element, okay? That's what that's about. If you sat there and watched and knew who was responsible for all these different killings, because I already mentioned Baltimore, New York, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Virginia. I mentioned all the states, okay? Cleveland, I mentioned all the states. Rhode Island, okay? We can go to Connecticut, all these different areas. Every damn area is affected by the same, it's the same zone. It's the same people, it's the same ones, all connected to the same problem. So once you break up that group of thugs, young boys, young toy boys running the streets, fake wannabes, they're trying to claim their name, trying to claim their fame by selling drugs, by putting hits out on people, anybody that becomes a threat to them, or someone that they know, someone that say you need to kill that person because this person's getting ready to snitch on another case. That's all tied together. That's all tied together. Because if someone knows someone else, all right, so get the tip. Because these young boys are running around with guns. They running around here. You know what I'm saying? No serial numbers or nothing on there. They probably get some kind of black market scheme going on. Because guns are really coming into those communities. Guns are coming in from the ones that are tied into who they know to get the weapons and bring them in. They become assassin assailants, urban warfare type. The ones that sit back, plotting, scheming, okay, setting up traps. They're on the Facebook page. Because I see it. I had to physically block and report 8 accounts. They were using my name, Anthony Rose, with no picture. Okay, some of those other accounts were coming from Brooklyn. I'm looking at the faces. I see them. And I seen the jewelry. I'm looking at profiles, right? I said, that's a thug drug dealer. When I looked at the pictures, I seen 2 and 3 and 4 guys. They're all black. Nationality, it must be in their 20s. No, all this is coming out like that. Somebody even trying to frame me or trying to set me up or try to hack my page, or they try to become me. What I'm saying to you is everyone that's in the Justice for Biz movement, you need to pay attention, be focused, be woke, because they're coming at me, okay? Whether they was trying to feed information off my page or whatever was going on, I just started to become aware of what was going on yesterday. Now, I don't know how long they've been there, but they've been there because no one told me about it. And I thought that my friends had my back on Facebook. Okay? Anybody's using my fucking last name or my first name, you should let me know immediately what the fuck is going on. So, I'm telling everybody that's on my page right now, if you see something that don't look right, let me know, because it's tying into some other issues that I'm trying to put together. All right? Tamara is doing her best to fight with me, and we are all trying to do it ourselves. Take a stand, become a leader on the social media page. Okay? We are trying to represent for the ones that are seeing what the hell is going on with this whole saga. Fighting for justice, legally dealing with all these other areas, all these other unnecessaries that's popping up around us. But I'm saying to you that I have haters on my page. I had people watching my page. I had people coming on to pretend to be something that they're not. Okay? I have to make this video out this way now before I can get back to my regular routine of what I do. Okay? But I'm letting people know this, watch your page, watch your information, watch who's using your name, watch the profile pages, watch the information that's coming in, check the friends list, then go back and check the settings to see what they wrote, okay, on that page. Because once you check the page out, you know exactly who's stalking you, who's plotting against you, who is sending off information to scheme on me. Now, I told you I had haters on my page. I just got rid of 8 of them. They reported them to Facebook. I dealt with them head on. And out of that 8, it was 3 or 4 that I sent messages to from Brooklyn. Now, is this connected to other things going on? Possibly. It's a sabotage of what it is that they're trying to do to either slow me down or watch what I'm doing. That's part 1. I'm going to leave it here. Then I'm going to bring another video out to bring it back to where I was going with the Justice for Biz movement.